the Stargate.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Back to the Stargate. I'm your host, G-Raj, and this is my co-host, Captain Fuzzy Nuts.
It's Admiral Fuzzy Nuts.
Admiral Fuzzy Nuts. I forgot that you got promoted. I'm sorry. I forgot you got promoted.
What is the point of having this title if I don't get the respect that comes with it? But yeah, we're here for part two, right?
Part two of SCPs. We had a lot of fun reading SCPs, so we figured we'll be back for part two.
And we got a special treat in store for you because we got us a list of SCPs, a couple that we found that we really liked, and we're gonna read them to you. We're gonna pop in with some comments here and there as we go through, but we're just gonna let it play out, see how it goes, right?
Yep,
we're gonna read them.
Chris is gonna write our first SCP we have today.
All right, so we got our first SCP on the list, SCP-2292.
What's that?
It is Gorilla Berengiae Necromantiae.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah,
Death gorilla.
Yeah, we got us a death gorilla.
I think that's what it means in Latin. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of getting there. You're close. But anyway, here we go. SCP-2292. Item number: SCP-2292. Object class: Euclid. Special containment procedures. SCP-2292 is to be kept within a medium containment cell, but that's dashed out. A large artificial containment enclosure at Sector 21A of Biological Containment Site 66. So it got a bigger enclosure.
Does he have like nuclear turds that he throws at people?
Oh, we'll see. The containment enclosure must resemble the mountain rainforest environments of Central Africa and include trees, a stream, temperature control, artificial wind, and audio broadcasts of realistic environmental sounds as per Ethics Committee guidelines. SCP-2292 does not require sustenance, but may be provided with fruit for cooperative behavior. You don't gotta feed it, but give it a treat every now and then, As SCP-2292 is immune to tranquilizers, tissue samples are to be retrieved during each weekly enclosure inspection and cleanup. That's gotta be fun.
That means, you know what? If they know it doesn't have to eat, that means they're trying to starve it to death.
SCP-2292 must never be in close proximity to, but it's dashed out, within 80 meters of a deceased animal. So don't let it near anything dead.
Okay.
SCP-2292 are to be terminated via incineration disposed of per hazardous waste protocol. Ominous. Description. SCP-2292 is an anomalous instance of mountain gorilla, Gorilla Berengiae, with the ability to reanimate animal remains and spread a fatal illness by touch. Jesus Christ.
You can bring dead things back to life.
And spread
Coco
pestilence.
make alive. Coco make alive.
Coco Kitty back now. Coco, no, what are you doing?
Coco, what are you doing?
No. SCP-2292 is biologically alive despite its lack of a heart, which has been replaced with a tuberous root-like structure. This apparatus has been classified as SCP-2292-1 and is presently hypothesized to be the source of SCP-2292's anomalous nature. So it's a zombie with a plant heart now? That's crazy. It's technically alive, it just doesn't have a heart.
Swamp Thing, the monkey.
SCP-2292-1 radiates with an amber glow and pumps a similarly colored substance throughout SCP-2292's body, which appears to have replaced its blood. This is awesome. I'm not gonna lie, dude. This is pretty fucking awesome.
This is awesome.
Organisms reanimated by SCP-2292 have been classified as SCP-2292-2. SCP-2292-2 instances are not returned to biological life, decay continuing at a natural rate, and will not cease animation unless rendered completely immobile, either through total destruction or the deconstruction and separation of the entire musculoskeletal system. damn. So you gotta like separate everything to keep these things from coming at you, or completely disintegrate them. That's terrifying. Direct study of SCP-2292's unusual biology, including its surrogate heart, has been rendered difficult due to its immunity to tranquilizers, natural strength, and anomalous capabilities.
And let's be real, it's a fucking gorilla.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's a gorilla.
It's a necromancy gorilla.
Yeah.
Previously employed methods of study such as vivisection are no longer considered appropriate as per ethics committee guidelines. Maintaining the cooperation of
Coco
SCP.
said, no take Coco apart. No take Coco apart.
Maintaining the cooperation of SCP-2292 is presently considered more important, as further physical analysis potentially could result in its neutralization. So it might die, and we want to know why it keeps bringing things back to life.
How are you doing that?
Coco no. Coco no. SCP-2292's behavior is within the expected range for a male of its species, save for certain deviations presently attributed to chronic isolation. Due to its non-human psychology, it has proven difficult to properly measure SCP-2292's level of cognition, but it has displayed a cunning intellect, with SCP-2292 breaching containment on numerous occasions. So it keeps getting out. Oh shit. It remains unknown whether SCP-2292's intelligence is an aspect of its anomaly, a side effect of its increased lifespan, or something else entirely. We don't know why it's so smart.
Coco smart.
Coco no like it here. Coco one leave.
Coco want to bring Kitten back from dead.
SCP-2292 was recovered during a 1966 raid on a London warehouse owned by subsidiaries of Marshall, Carter, and Dark Limited. That's ominous.
Hey, it's me, the homunculus. You think he can bring me back from the dead?
How did you get out of containment? Go. Get him back in containment. Turn the light off. SCP-2292 already secured within an acrylic glass containment unit. Documents retrieved from the site reveal that SCP-2292 had been discarded at the location after having, quote, exhausted its usefulness, unquote. The meaning of this remains unknown. Once again, ominous.
Imagine being a Class D prisoner and they're like, get in there with that gorilla. You're like, fuck you, man.
Don't worry, you'll come back to life. The documents state that SCP-2292 was initially captured during an 1898 expedition into an uninhabited region of the Congo Basin. Oh shit, so it's like hundreds of years old. A journal belonging to Harrison T. Winchester III was among the recovered documents. Winchester was an experienced explorer who, in 1898, left his home in Bradford, England, without explanation and never returned. His unexplained disappearance, the subject of frequent speculation. Hired by MC&D to be part of a secret expedition into the Congo Basin, his journal details the capture of SCP-2292 and includes descriptions of the potentially anomalous location, now classified as SCP-2292-3, where SCP-2292 was initially discovered. Here are the excerpts from the journal of Harrison T. Winchester III, the 14th of October, 1898.
Having rendezvoused at Matadi, we have since begun our search along the Congo's length for evidence of Mr. Dog's mysterious quarry. The Phileas is an impressive steamer, custom built to the specifics of Mr. Dog. A gentleman by the name of Mr. Carter is to oversee the expedition, acting as Mr. Dog's wheel. Accompanying the inscrutable Mr. Carter is his manservant, a Tactarium and opposing Turk by the name of Borak. My companions include the brothers Jack and Ned Moon, two ruthless bushrangers from New South Wales who somehow escaped the noose. Mercenaries ranging from American scalp hunters to former Free State enforcers. There's Petrov, a Russian big game trapper who speaks not a lick of English and bled in a Welsh surgeon even more unintelligible than the Russian. Lucius Ambrose, an English occultist, possibly Golden Dawn, maybe theoscopic. Golden Dawn, for you don't know, that's
Golden Dawn.
the Golden Dawn with Aleister Crowley.
The Medic Order of the Golden Dawn.
Sorry. Who babbles aimlessly at Udic forces and dead gods, and finally a handful of Congolese laborers, interpreters, and guides.
The 29th of October, 1898.
Violence is the only language the savage understands. Through duress and intimidation, we have gleaned information pertinent to Mr. Dark's quarry, a no-see-ya natura, or under kingdom, a place where nothing ever truly does.
Good try, G. Raj.
Superstitions are primitive, heathen mind. I know not what Mr. Carter sees in their babbling, but it has convinced him that we must travel east by land.
The 2nd of November, 1898.
Disaster struck on the 1st of November when we were attacked by a bull elephant. Maddened by some degenerative disease, its body succumbing to decay, bone and sinew visible to the naked eye. While it remained very much alive, all but 2 of our Negroes were trampled to death, and the beast brutally gored 3 of our men before the Moon Brothers blew it up with a stick of dynamite. I swear to God that in utter defiance of nature, the charred and scattered carcass still moved along for death.
The 8th of November, 1898.
We have discovered a tribe of pygmies, untouched by the civilized influence of Christendom. They were subjugated with ease after making an example of their chief. The rest readily bent to our will. I cut his fucking head off, right, mate?
We subjugated the fuck out of them, mate.
At the center of the village was a heathen altar, something Mr. Carter took a special interest in. It is crafted from unusual stone, smooth as if shaped by modern machine, and covered with strange markings inlaid with gold. No doubt evidence of the treasure that awaited us.
The 16th of November, 1898.
We have stumbled upon the ruins of an unknown civilization. The cult believes that we must be a long-lost colony of Atlantis.
Oh, shit.
While I cannot say that I agree with his assertion, it is clear to me that only the superior race could be responsible for its creation. Ned, one of the Moon Brothers,
Oh shit.
is a surprisingly talented artist despite his utter lack of education. I've allowed him use of this journal to create a few etchings, evidence of the marvels we've seen today.
The 19th of November, 1898.
The sun has been gone for days. The ruins leading us deep into the bowels of the earth. The land and the swamp and the marsh, which leads me to ask, how was the city built? Perhaps they built canals and dams as the Dutchmen do. Certainly such have been within the technical grasp of this ancient race.
Freaky
The pygmies
Dutch.
are gone, having fled in fear.
I would too.
We were able to shoot a few of the cowards, but in the end, most escaped. Good riddance, I say. They were no longer necessary.
Fucking pygmies.
Well, fucking what, they didn't want to be there, so they got shot?
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
Fucking cowards
Fucking
get shot in the
assholes.
back.
There are towering statues with faces erased by time. The walls are engraved with symbols, inlaid with gold, much like the pygmy altar. I've begun to jot down each new glyph, more evidence to return to London. If I could gather an archaeological team, gain the support of the crown, God save the crown, in return, claim this place as my own, and I shall be a very wealthy man, perhaps even deemed worthy of nuthood. I mustn't squander this opportunity. Fame and fortune awaits me.
He's gonna die, yo, and it's gonna be a goddamn terrible death, I tell you what. The 20th of November, 1898.
The walls depict men, women, animals, monsters, chimerical beasts with the heads of crocodiles, the tusks of elephants, and the bodies of hippopotami.
I've never seen that word typed out before. Hippopotami.
The men of the walls never shone with weapons, as if war itself had been eradicated under their rule. This artistry is beautiful and rivals the Greeks and Egyptians of old. These depicted are discernibly dark complexes with negroid features. Servants, no doubt.
1898.
Phrenology has scientifically proven that chronology has been the architects of such a grand civilization.
1898.
Phrenology.
It's
For people who
1898.
know what phrenology was,
We don't explain that.
the bumps on your head would tell you how smart
Django.
and bad you were. It's bunk science. It was never a real thing. People
Quack
pretended
science.
for 100 years that it was a real thing. So.
Yeah. Refer to that one scene with Leonardo DiCaprio talking to Django and Django Unchained. Anywho.
This sprawling labyrinth goes on without sign of end. Mr. Carter's pallid face carries an intense demeanor. The Turk is unreadable, but the others appear anxious. I see shadows move as the purpose and design. I hear whispers when none are there to speak them. Perhaps there's persistent lack of sunlight that plays tricks on my mind. Yes, that simply must be it.
Something in the back of my head sincerely doubts that.
We are safe now. Much has occurred since our last entry. Our troubles manifested shortly after our arrival at what have been only the court of an ancient king. The throne itself was colossal in size and held aloft by two stone gorillas, reminiscent of the mythical Atlas as it carried the boulder in the sky. Sealed upon the throne of a mummified corpse adorned with golden jewelry, including a magnificent crown unlike any I had ever seen, and tethered fabrics as fine as silk and dyed as azure, a shade of blue. Its skeletal hands still clutched only its staff, and I glanced at Mr. Carter, smiling, his eyed the relic up and down. Was this what he came for? I suspect so. For he tore the staff with a muppy's grip without hesitation. As that's when we heard the howling. In retrospect, Mr. Carter appeared indifferent, as if the idea was quite expected. Animals, even men, crawled out of the shadows, all affected by the disease like that of the elephant, the rot.
Idiot.
Dear God, the rot. They should have been dead. Bones protruded from their flesh like walking corpses. They crawled and crawled, utterly relentless, so damaged that I could not discern what most of them were, almost like chimera, pieced together from various beasts. I fired my rifle,
Bang.
destroying the skull of a monkey.
Bang.
And yet it moved. It still moved. We destroyed those we could, retreated, and fortified ourselves, dynamiting the ruins to slow their advance.
It's
We
terrifying.
still hear the scratching of bone and claw upon stone. The monstrous creatures made no other sound. The howling, no. The roaring did not come from the afflicted. It was close, yet distant, as if observing us from some hidden perch. I had heard the sounds before during previous expeditions to the Dark Continent. It was the cry of a silverback. The cultist is dead, torn apart by the afflicted horde. Slowly, methodically, we move. As if for reasons that I've yet to be made aware of, the silverback has shown itself on several occasions, only to shrug off our attacks and again escape into the darkness. Still, we do not retreat. Are we luring the beast? I demand answers from Mr. Carter be dismissed me. Regardless, it was the glare of the Turk that stilled my tongue.
My favorite part
The
about
pages after the last entry are missing, evidently from the journal with purpose.
the best part about all of this is the fact that this was all one guy. Even though the accent was completely different each fucking time, it was all the same guy. Mr. Harrison T. Winchester III.
But I was having his friends help him read it.
That was
All the
hilarious.
people on the journey were reading it with him. They were like, "All right, we got you."
Even though they all died except him. No, even he died. Locating and properly containing SCP-2292-3 is of the utmost importance. Despite several expeditionary advances in satellite imaging, SCP-22-3 continues to elude rediscovery.
So it's gone.
It's gone.
So we have
can't
another
find
one.
Addendum 1. The Foundation's attempt to teach SCP-2292 language via keyboard lexicograms has had unexpected results. Non-anomalous great apes have been taught how to use and express themselves through such lexicograms, and it was hypothesized that the Foundation would have similar results with SCP-2292. SCP-2292 destroyed the keyboard while being taught the symbol for flower. Still within its enclosure...
Coco no like flower.
Coco hate flower.
fuck your flower. Coco hate flower.
Still within its enclosure, SCP-2292 proceeded to use damp soil to create a symbol on the wall of its enclosure, which it then gestured to repeatedly. Creating a new experiment, an electronic visual display was installed within the enclosure, visible but outside of SCP-2292's reach. SCP-2292 was then provided with various non-toxic paints while an image was produced on the display.
I'm doing sign language every time that I make Coco talk, just so you know.
Yeah, if we're just disembodied voices. He's going to provide the description of what he's doing. He's currently flipping off everybody. While an image was produced on the display, first focusing on flora and fauna native to SCP-2292's environment before eventually moving to abstract concepts. When SCP-2292 created a corresponding symbol, a piece of sweet fruit would be delivered to SCP-2292's enclosure.
Coco modern artist.
Coco better than Andy Warhol. How do you know who Andy Warhol is?
I'm hip.
Never mind. By 1976, after approximately 5 years of study, it was concluded that SCP-2292 not only understood language, but had in some manner been trained for symbolic understanding and communication prior to its containment, effectively teaching researchers its own language, or rather the language of whoever previously trained SCP-2292. So instead of teaching it language, it taught us language.
Oh, okay.
That's creepy.
Coco's smarter than you stupid human.
Coco teach you talk.
Coco's smarter than you.
During this time, SCP-2292, referred to as Inaki by its handlers, not Coco, Inaki, as a part of the behavior analysis program, has shown a fondness for crafting primitive stone tools, including a functional spear, so it's Stone Age, Jesus, painting glyphs, and watching the television series Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and Bob Ross's The Joy of Painting.
What's Inaki saying? He keeps saying, touch my penis.
Tell him we can't do that. We keep trying. He gets mad. He's scared.
He keeps sign language to his penis. I don't know what he's doing. Touch it? I think he's saying touch it.
I don't want to. Send the D-class in.
Noki, touch? Touch the Noki? Touch the Noki?
SCP-2292 communicates via a specialized keyboard, which in turn produces an artificial voice. So it's Stephen Hawking. SCP-2292 is to be communicated with through the use of sign language and spoken English.
Would you please touch Anaki's penis?
Preferably both in unison. A playful tone of voice has been shown to have a calming effect on SCP-2292. Now, there are 2 interviews, which I will link in the description.
Watch me throw my shit at this guy.
We can make shorts for the interviews.
There you go.
You want to make shorts?
You can do that.
You could be Inaki.
Yeah.
Touch penis. Touch Inaki penis.
Touch Inaki penis.
But yeah, so that was
sad. Nucky lonely.
So that was Inaki, the necromantic goddamn gorilla that kills with a touch and can reanimate with another touch. This is why you don't touch Inaki penis. Because you're gonna die and come back a zombie.
He really wants you to touch it.
So that was a trip. It took a little longer than I expected, but I had fun reading it. You with your goddamn accents. That was crazy. That was funny.
I have
But we got another one for you. Don't think it's over.
052.
What was that?
Which is the time traveling train.
The time traveling train.
Yes.
SCP-052.
Item number SCP-052. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedure. Although it is not possible to remove SCP-52 from the New York City subway system, its predictable behavior allows the Foundation to prevent public from encountering it. The 59th Street A, B, C, D station is to be closed to the public from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Saturday, Sundays, under the pretext of track maintenance, quote unquote.
Oh.
During that time, the station is to be staffed with agents from Mobile Task Force Gamma 6. Agents have been ordered to prevent accidental public access to the station and to capture anyone seen leaving SCP-52. Anyone who has been on SCP-52 must be transported to Site 21 for debriefing and processing. Members of the public who see SCP-52 may be released after administration of Class B amnesia. SCP-52 is a type of R4 New York City subway train. Official records indicate the train was built in 1932.
What the fuck?
Sorry. And decommissioned for scrap in 1975. Nevertheless, it continues to appear on the unknown AD track at the 59th Street and 8th Avenue station at 11:57 p.m. every Saturday. The train is in perfect condition and labeled as an A train. 52 appears at the designated time, opens its doors to accept and discharge passengers for approximately 5 minutes, then closes the doors and disappears. It does not appear to ever contain passengers except for those leaving the train during its appearance.
That's what? They just materialize out of nowhere?
They just poof. Yep. You won't see anybody in the windows, but then when the door opens, they're right there.
Yeah, people just be getting off. You're like, yo, what? Wait, what?
The majority of subjects that have boarded SCP-52 have not been recovered. Passengers leaving SCP-52 claim to have been boarded on various dates, from 1976 to 2204.
What the fuck?
The latter claims he thought SCP-52 was a 300th anniversary special train. What? Subjects retain no knowledge of time on board.
So they're just there. Yeah, time travelers. That's crazy.
Addendum. Passengers leaving SCP-52 must be brought to Site 21 and interrogated, determining their origins and possible threat to the current time stream.
Oh, shit.
Generally, passengers from the past may be given Class A amnesics and reintegrated into society. Passengers from the future must be held indefinitely. See Order 69A1 from 059. Site 21 currently holds 26 recovered passengers.
Yo, so they can get them back to the past, but it seems as though they cannot get them back to the future.
Nah.
So they have to hold them until that date.
Yeah, I guess until that date happens, then they're like, okay, you can go.
That's crazy.
That's what the government. That's exactly what the government would do if they found out you were from the future. They'd hold on to your ass.
Yeah, until that time, because it's like, well, we can't time travel yet.
The Foundation has placed, despite our protocols to prevent public access, we are still receiving subjects from the future. Although some from alternate timelines, it is possible that 52 will begin to appear at another time, place, requiring expanded containment. The Foundation has placed several subjects onto the train in an attempt to understand its activity when not visible.
Oh, so they're putting people on.
Yep.
Jesus.
Test 52-1, May 31st, 2009. Agent redacted, placed on a train. Not recovered as of present date.
So you didn't find this guy? Oh, shit.
June 6th.
You guys see
Test 52-2, June 6, 2009. Agent redacted. Enters train, not recovered, as he apparently returned in 1980 and was killed in the confrontation with redacted.
Oh shit, what the fuck happened to him?
Test 52-3, see notes on recovered passengers, 52-4. After test 52-3, LS commander issued orders that no further agents should be risked as passengers on 52. Consideration has been given to using Class D personnel in their place. That's prisoners, if you remember.
Yeah, Class D personnel are death row prisoners.
Yeah. But the risk of releasing them into the past is too great. Somebody could escape and then go and...
You're like, oh, I'm free. They can't arrest me before I committed the crime.
It's like, oh shit, I'm out, man.
Oh shit, they sent me to the past. Yup,
yeah, fucking it's 1984. I'm gonna get my Adidas. My Adidas. Log of recovered passengers in Foundation custody. Passenger 52-1. Entered the train on July 14th, 2012. Recovered March 8th, 2008.
That's crazy, yo.
An account on the way home from the theater when she entered the train. She has expressed surprise and dismay to have traveled back in time 4 years, but appears otherwise unchanged and unarmed. She has been determined to currently exist in this timeline and must be held indefinitely to prevent unwanted temporal effects.
Yo, shit, we don't let no paradoxes going on. I became my
Passenger
own grandma.
I'm just a grandma. Let me the fuck out. Passenger 52-2. Entered the train June 12th, 1976. Recovered March 15th, 2008.
Oh, shit.
Wow, man. This is fucking far out, man.
You went from Atari to PS3.
You tell me it's 1978, man.
I got here in 76. It's 2008. Yo, I'm in the 21st century, dude.
Subject entered the train when lost on the way to Studio 54.
Ooh.
Although unharmed and not a temporal threat, 52-2 is being held and examined. Psychiatrist believes 32 years is too long a period over which to facilitate successful reintegration.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stay with us.
He's too far out, man. He can't go back into society.
Nobody's gonna know, man.
Passenger 52-3 entered the train on December 6, 2014 and recovered June 20th, 2009. A tourist from Jacksonville, Florida. He now speaks Albanian instead of English.
Oh shit.
Held due to 05 orders, re-subjects from the future as well as possible reintegration difficulties.
Why does he speak Albanian now?
Nobody knows. Passenger 52-4 entered train June 13, 2009, recovered June 27, 2009. Agent redacted from test 52-3. Agent returned with his hands surgically removed and a note in his pocket with the message, "Send no more."
What the fuck?
Subject does not remember his experience on the train, but when the subject to hypnosis revealed data expunged.
What the fuck happened to
Whoa,
dude,
that'd
yo?
be fucked up, dude.
Send no more. They took his hands, dude.
Yeah,
what the
Jesus.
fuck? He was only in there for fucking 2 weeks.
Passenger 52-5, agent redacted, entered train at an unknown future date in violation of protocol. On July 11, 2009, body of subject was violently thrown from the train, landing 10 meters away. On examination, subject was found to have been data expunged. Whether security should have been increased to prevent subject from entering 52 is under consideration.
Oh shit, what the fuck happened there?
Passenger 52-6 claims to be a level 4.
Redacted.
Yeah. Claims to be a level 4 supervisor from the SCP Federation. Entered the train in December 21, 24. Subject had been administered a Class A prime amnesic prior to boarding. In a successful attempt to avoid the fate of passenger 52-4 and -5, recovered February 6, 2010, as he will never be released from Foundation custody. 05 Command had proved sharing otherwise classified information with other artifacts in our possession in hope of gaining new methods of containment and becoming aware of future security breaches. Agent
redacted
has been cooperative and claims that it is good we do not know how to open SCP-699.
We'll have to talk about that someday.
Yeah, subject turned visibly pale and refused to discuss the item further. To be a survivor of the Great Zombie Plague of 2092 caused by the SCP-008 containment breach.
Oh shit.
That SCP redacted can be killed by data expunged with a data expunged and SCP
redacted.
Permission to try this has been denied by 05.
Redacted.
That he worked for Dr. Jack Blake.
We all know who Dr. Bright is, and if you don't, we'll have to talk about him.
Yep.
Oh shit, dude. What the fuck's going on with this time travel?
Yeah, it's a train, man. Like you think it'd be, oh, you go to the future, it'd be no big deal. Now you might come back with your hands off.
Yeah, you get your hands surgically removed.
Yeah, maybe touch something he wasn't supposed to.
They told him to stop sending, like send no more.
Yeah, nobody said to get on this train. You just got on.
Well, I mean, we got to figure out how the train works. That's what these D-class personnel are for. Can you imagine being like on your way, probably all hopped up on cocaine in the 70s to Studio 54?
Dude, I'm telling you.
And like you're getting on the train. And now you're in the 2000s and you're like, what the fuck's going on? What the hell is this self? Staying alive.
You'd be like, we ready to disco? I'm getting on the train.
Yeah, you know what? That might be enough to get us copyright strike. But
imagine it was just like 30 seconds. Like he just took the train, went to the next stop, train opened, and he got out 2008.
You're like, wait, what the fuck? This looks completely different than the last time I was here. Hold on, and you go up and you see LCD screens for the first time.
Oh my god!
And you see like a 4K TV, dude. It's gonna blow your fucking mind. You're gonna be like, how is that fucking Alaska?
Yeah,
but this is New York.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell anybody. But that would suck because you get off the train and them guys are waiting for you.
And then you're gonna be old as shit and you're gonna see this shit. You're gonna be like, oh, so I did travel to this time. And then, dude, you're gonna be on the subway and you're gonna see your young self get off the train and experience that. You're gonna be like, oh.
I'll know now what to do. I'll know what to do.
Oh shit. But I got one. I got one. I think we got time for one or two more, right? What do you think?
What you got here?
SCP-2430, otherwise known as the Immortal Hitler Club.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Zeke.
The Third Reich shall rise. We can't say that. That's going to get us in trouble. I'm going to have to redact
Hitler's not a good person.
But here we go. SCP-2430. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-2430 is to be held in a standard humanoid containment cell at Site-17. Tissue examples extracted from SCP-2430 are to be disposed of after analysis via incineration of said samples.
They saved Hitler's brain.
And they put it in a shark. No,
Yeah, it's an old horror movie.
I
from the
know.
50s.
I know.
They saved Hitler's brain.
Description. SCP-2430 is a humanoid entity with a physical appearance identical to the late Adolf Hitler, 1889 to 1945, in case you didn't know. Measuring at 173 centimeters in height and 72 kilograms in mass.
What's that in cheeseburgers?
That's fucking
Eagles.
Approximately 12 cheeseburgers tall and 52 quarter pounders in mass. I don't fucking know.
It's 4 eagles, 25 cheeseburgers,
7 dozen donuts. Its internal body systems are consistent with those of non-anomalous humans, although its organs are functionless. That's pretty anomalous, but it has the same organs we do. It's a people on the inside, they just don't work good. SCP-2430's physical state deviates from non-anomalous humans in the following aspects. DNA analysis indicates that SCP-2430's genetic makeup is derived from a combination of Sus scoffra, wild boar, and Capra agaguris hirsus, the domestic goat. So it's got goat and pig DNA.
Okay, cool.
Furthermore, SCP-2430's skeletal system is identified to be an amalgamation of bones from 8 different individuals. The identities of these individuals are unknown. So it looks like Hitler. It talks probably like Hitler. It's the same size and weight as Hitler, but it's made up of pig DNA, mountain goat DNA, and like a Frankenstein skeleton of different people.
Who would have knew that? You just get a skeleton of different people and pig and fucking
the
goat
SCP
DNA,
Foundation.
and you got a Hitler. Like,
Yeah, that's all it takes to
I
make a
didn't know it was
Hitler,
that
yep.
easy. Fucking shit.
Oh, it gets even better. Brain matter is composed of a mixture of a specimen of wild boar and domestic goat. So it's got a domestic goat and pig brain.
What if they wore brawls on their head when they made it?
No requirement for food, water, or air, despite the presence of a digestive and respiratory system, so it doesn't need to eat or breathe. This isn't a people.
It's not a people.
It's a clone of a people. Modifications to its...
Clones still have to eat. There's real clone people out there. They have to eat. Look at it.
This is a different clone. This is a mortal Hitler clone, remember?
Okay. Not only did you make Hitler, you made him immortal.
We can't
Good job,
stop it.
fuckface.
Modifications to his nervous system such that pain sensitivity is heightened, so it feels more pain than us. So it's easy to it's easier to take care of because it feels more pain than us. Lack of hair follicles. Instead, synthetic hair strands have been attached on SCP-2430's head and face such that they resemble the late Hitler's hair and mustache. So it's got Barbie hair. Inability to produce speech, so it can't talk. That's a good thing. Traces of potassium cyanide and lead fragments identified in SCP-2430's bloodstream and subcutis respectively. He was created after Hitler died, apparently. That's what it seems like it's going to.
Well, that's why it's all like, it's all bizarroed.
Yeah, it's a bizarro Hitler.
Bizarro Hitler.
SCP-24...
I love the Jews.
Apple juice. SCP-2430's anomalous quality is its capacity to regenerate muscle and skin tissues, allowing it to recover from injuries and regrow organs, e.g. heart and lungs, that had been removed from its body. Wounds and incisions on SCP-2430's body will regenerate within 3 days after causation, while organ regeneration requires up to 2 weeks. See document 2430-A for a complete list of organ regeneration rates. However, SCP-2430's regenerative capacity does not encompass damages to its skeletal system, and healing rate of bone fractures is similar to that of a non-anomalous humans.
Were they just breaking his arms and shit? Oh, my arm,
It gets better. Fucking, it's a Ballooninstein. The Hitler balloon.
Ham banana. They made their own ham banana.
Tissue samples extracted from SCP-2430 do not possess this regenerative capacity. Thank God, you can't make multiple Hitlers.
Oh, good. Thank God.
SCP-2430 was recovered in Buenos Aires, Argentina on redacted.
Of course it was Argentina. That's where Hitler was hanging out.
In the residence of the late redacted, who was associated with Obscura. Apparently that's a foundation. That's terrifying. Initially discovered by Mossad agents who had captured Redacted, SCP-2430 was extradited to the Foundation upon discovery of its anomalous properties and Mossad agents' inability to terminate SCP-2430. They couldn't kill him.
I keep trying to shoot him, he did not die, and I shot him 20 times.
It shot him 25 times in the face and he got better.
Not die. Fuck him.
Addendum 2430-1. The following note was found in the residence of Redacted, translated from German.
We have managed to rescue Unfuror and bring him to safety, but he is effectively dead on the inside. I blame the Reds for the inhuman treatment of the Führer, who may have been bewitched by the Reds.
Wunderwaffe.
Wunderwaffe. I wish we would mercy kill him, but we've tried everything. He just won't perish. Don't abandon him. He's too distinct in plain sight.
Jesus Christ. Addendum 2430-2. The following notes were recovered from GRU Division P headquarters after the organization's collapse in 1991, which were the organization's only surviving documentation on SCP-2430, all of which have been translated from Russian.
Net, among the items of interest recovered from the Askababaka corpse, Subcompton Chanakwaska, they include about 100 pieces of the flesh of Senemer, with human skeletons embedded in each of them. They are humanoid shaped and can regrow any piece cut from them, so long there is the skeleton. Essentially, they are effectively machines coated in meat. Regarding application of the flesh of Senemer, Comrade Stalin has personally reviewed and rejected the proposed project Ilelichar. Instead, Comrade Stalin has proposed and approved an alternative, Project Judica.
I love these accents.
Comrade Stalin has personally reviewed the prototypes.
Turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I did. I'm losing it.
Keep going.
Their inability to perceive pain will not do. It is not in line with the goals of the Project Judica. Escort the Uruk flesh crafters to Moscow.
That's ominous sounding, yo.
They are commissioned to assist in Project Judica, abiding by Comrade Stalin's specifications on behalf of the Union and the Soviet people.
Yeah,
the
man.
right to claim true victory and justice over Hitler shall be realized.
Oh shit.
In exchange for the cooperation in Project Judica, 4,000 kilograms of flesh of Salamo will be presented to a representative of the Uruk flesh crafters. In other news, Comrade Stalin wishes to infiltrate a private trial against Hitler.
Oh shit. It is
Victory Day. Comrade Stalin will be graced in Hitler's cage after attending the parade. This year, he requests to witness the rite anew again. Interrogators, please see to it. Comrade Stalin is dead. We have no need to keep Hitler here. No point in wasting bullets on him. He does not die.
Yo.
Just bury him discreetly. What a waste of flesh of Salama.
Yo, so the Russians wanted to try Hitler for his crimes during World War II when he invaded Russia, and then they found out he killed himself, and they fucking brought him back to life and cloned him and put him on trial. What the fuck?
You know you're fucking evil when somebody brings you back to life so they can kill your ass.
No, you're not getting away from it.
Nah, you come back.
Here's a couple footnotes. We brought up Obscura. Obscura is a group of interest regarded as successful to the Tool Society and Anherb Obscura Corps. You know, in fucking the weapons and mystic people in the Nazis.
Yeah. The Vril and all that shit.
Yeah. It originated as an esoteric arm of Odessa prior to its eventual defection from Odessa upon acquisition of several anomalous objects. Other anomalous objects related to Obscura and its predecessor include SCP-2893 and SCP-3878. This is a rabbit hole. The SCP Foundation is a rabbit hole.
It is.
And then we're talking about the flesh crafters and all that. Suspected to refer to a group of Sarkists, the Sarkic cult, that's a whole nother rabbit hole about the SCPs, of unknown denomination. The adjective Uralic is suggestive of the primitivism which is typical of proto-Sarkism, whereas supposed ties with the higher echelons of the Soviet Communist Party matches with the modus operandi of typical Sarkic cults. The Sarkic cult is a whole rabbit hole. They're trying to bring about like a machine god or some shit, dude. The rite of Muse is a ritualistic practice originating from the Uralic flesh crafters and comparable to Chinese Ling Chi, often translated as death by 1,000 cuts, the lingering death, or slow slicing.
Yeah, just
death so the rites of Muse, they keep cutting the motherfucker, dude. So yeah, the SCP Foundation evidently has a fucking immoral Hitler clone that they can't kill. That's terrifying. Crazy. You can't talk and you can't really do anything, and it's kind of dumb. But yeah, that was my second one.
I got this one is SCP-127, aka the Living Gun.
Oh, that sounds great. The Living Gun. This is a short, sweet one.
Yeah. Special containment procedure, item SCP-127, object class safe.
Oh, that's good. All right.
But just because it's safe doesn't mean it's not dangerous.
Well, it's a gun and it's alive.
Yeah.
The teddy bear. We always got to go back to the teddy bear.
SCP-127 is considered no more dangerous than a normal firearm of its type. However, due to its extraordinary properties, it is to be held in weapon locker 7C when not in use, and suspend it in water rich in calcium and protein.
You gotta feed it.
At this time, only the research team assigned to SCP-127 has clearance to access it.
Oh shit.
Description. Upon first glance, it appears to be a standard MP5K PDW submachine gun. It's what all the SWAT team cops use.
Yeah.
MP5. Tests have revealed that aside from the outer steel and polymer shell, the entire of the firearm is organic and alive. The weapon's ammunition initially appeared to be human-like teeth.
Oh shit, what?
However, DNA testing of the bullets resulted in no match to any known species on Earth.
So it's just making teeth and shooting you.
Yeah, it makes teeth. Yep.
Jesus Christ, man.
SCP-127 features two settings, semi-automatic and fully automatic. An audible groan can be heard when switching between the two. Oh man, we gotta go to auto. Johnson, get a hold of your weapon.
Why the gun guy sound all saucy like that?
Upon depleting the weapon's magazine, typically 60 shots, it takes between 3 to 5 days to regrow a new supply of ammunition. Attempts to remove the magazine and resulted in failure. It seems to be permanently attached to the weapon.
Probably enjoying it a little too much.
SCP-127 does not seem capable of reproduction at this time. Scans have shown no apparent reproductive organs. It requires no sustenance beyond water, calcium, and protein.
Oh, Jesus. Thank God it can't reproduce.
SCP-127 was originally located in the house of Mr. James.
Redacted.
Redacted. Was found dead from a heart attack on the night of November 17, 1991. Coroner reports state that Mr.
Redacted
died sometime in the morning of November 8th, but it was not noticed missing until more than a week later. No complications or unusual circumstances were found to lead to his death. Due to his extensive gun collection, the ATF and the FBI were notified to collect his weapon. SCP-127 was discovered during testing and cataloging. It was promptly collected by SCP agents. It was reclassified as the addendum. It was reclassified as safe.
Redacted.
1990.
Redacted.
So yeah, that's that one. He
turned himself into a gun. I turned myself into a gun, Morty. I'm Gun Rick.
I'm a gun.
Pow, 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 pow.
Yeah, but blam, 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 fucking shit up.
I don't like that it moans.
Yeah, that's weird. I wouldn't like that, yeah. Oh, there was
I mean, it's cool that it's got infinite ammunition, essentially, as long as you can feed it, but you switch it to automatic, it's...
You ever see Extends with Jude Law, where he takes the chicken bone and makes a gun out of it?
I did see that.
Yeah, it's a weird movie. It's kind of what that is.
So, I got a really, really, really weird one.
Alright.
It's going to be really cool. Look at this picture. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. You can tell it's it. For those of you who can't hear with your ears, I'll describe it for you. It's a hand puppet. It's a cow hand puppet. It looks like a cow. You know,
something you'd have for a toddler. You're like, oh, here's a cow, but it's brown cow.
Yeah, how now, brown cow?
How now, brown? What do you get when you cross a brown chicken with a brown cow?
What's that?
Brown chicken, brown cow.
That's terrible. That tomato's gonna get you.
Oh shit! Yeah, watch out with the tomato. Oh, watch out with the tomato.
So, item number. SCP-4835, Object Class Safe, but it's crossed out and Keter's written next to it.
So it's not
yeah,
safe.
so this is some shit right here.
Okay. What's its name?
SCP-4835. It is beef with 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 beef. Yep, SCP-4835 with beef.
Beef, that's my brother's name.
G-Rajan Beef.
That's your uncle's name.
You're not wrong. Special containment procedures. Recontainment of SCP-4835 is extremely high priority for the Foundation. Its location is currently unknown. Any information which may assist in solving this problem should be shared with personnel involved in the containment of SCP-4835. Currently, it is believed that SCP-4835 can only be contained while unconscious, as it has demonstrated extreme proficiency in breaching containment while conscious. Therefore, if SCP-4835 is recaptured by the Foundation, it is to be permanently anesthetized and stored within a standard containment chamber.
Damn it, kill that shit and put it
This
safe.
is a cow hand puppet. It is a hand puppet.
They're like, get it.
Archived containment procedures. This is back from when it was considered safe. SCP-4835 is to be stored in a standard containment chamber with the following amendments. The chamber is to be fitted with a drainage system and tank to store the substance excreted by SCP-4835. Oh boy. Description. SCP-4835 is a sapient cow hand puppet. It's intelligent, it's smart. It has the ability to communicate with humans telepathically as well as to comprehend spoken words. It can talk to you in your brain, and it can hear you when you talk back to it.
Oh, that's not good.
This is getting wild.
Touch Coco Penis?
No. SCP-4835 is mobile and travels by expelling large quantities of milk from the opening in which a hand would be inserted during uses of regular puppet.
It doesn't move.
It just rockets milk out of its fucking hand hole. And it takes off like a rocket. That's
Cosmic
crazy.
cow.
The milk, it is entirely non-anomalous, and it's crossed out here, but it says, and is currently consumed by personnel working at Site 74. So you can drink it, apparently. It's just regular milk.
How would you drink that?
It's just regular milk. The object is cooperative and shows no desire to breach containment. However, it presents extreme aversion towards usage of itself as a standard hand puppet, claiming it would have a negative effect on the user and the
I ain't your fucking hand puppet. I do all fucking things. I'll squirt the milk. You can drink the milk, but don't fucking put your hand in my ass.
Put your hand in there. It's bad for both of us. It'll do something bad, but I don't know. Due to the utility of SCP-4835 and the difficulty of placing it on a hand, attempting to confirm or deny this assertion is forbidden. We're not allowed to try, so don't try.
Like, let me see what happens.
Don't do it. It's a bad idea.
Get the guy with no hands from the train.
Yeah, there you go.
Put it on his hand.
See what happens. Addendum 4835-1 Interview Transcript. In order to develop the Foundation's knowledge of SCP-4835, an interview was authorized. Due to the way in which SCP-4835 communicates, the interview has been transcribed by Dr. Holden. Interviewed, SCP-4835. Interviewer, Dr. Holden. Forward. This interview was conducted with the anomaly laying on a table. Dr. Holden had requested this as the room in which the interview took place lacked a system to remove the milk produced while SCP-4835 was hovering. You just lay down on the table. We don't got
Can you just lay there, man?
No training.
I can't be cleaning up all the fucking milk and shit.
Begin log. Dr. Holden.
Greetings, SCP-4835.
SCP-4835.
Greetings to you too, Doctor. Why do you bring me to this place today?
Dr. Holden.
I was wondering how you came to exist. You're aware that you're the only sapient cow puppet that we know of.
SCP-4835.
Yes, I truly am one of a kind. I'm afraid I cannot tell you when or how I first came into being, but I can assure you that my consciousness has existed in many vessels.
Dr. Holden.
What are these many vessels? Do you remember them?
SCP-4835.
Not all of them, but many. My previous residence was within the horn of an ox. Oh, how I miss the endless green pastures. I long for a herd of my own. Maybe someday I will return to those lands, return to my family.
Dr. Holden.
Sorry about that. You're okay here, right?
SCP-4835.
No, I will apologize.
Is it Eeyore? It's Eeyore.
I became as you humans, sir. Sidetracked. But yes, I possess no desire to leave this facility of my own accord. Do you wish to pose further questions towards me?
Dr. Holden.
If it's okay with you, then yes. You seem to not be the biggest fan of being worn on people's hands. If it's alright if I ask why?
SCP-4835.
My residence in this bovine effigy has not been lengthy, and I do not yet know what I am capable of. However, I fear that the usage of my current vessel as a child's toy may cause harm in some ways, both to myself and the human who I have been equipped upon. I remain unaware of how exactly my effects will manifest, and I do not wish to destroy my current form. It takes tens of thousands of years drifting through realities before I can possess another object.
Dr. Holden.
Thanks for telling me what you know. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
SCP-4835.
Yes, I have 2 requests. May you sterilize the system which transports my milk. I fear pathogens may be corrupting my offerings. And may we...
You want us to pasteurize it for you, man?
And may we liaise regularly? This conversation alleviates my feelings of loneliness.
Dr. Holden.
I'll keep both of those in mind. Thanks for your time.
End log. Closing statement. Both of the requests made by SCP-4835 were honored. A complete sterilization of the tubes transporting milk was performed, and Dr. Holden has scheduled weekly interviews with the anomaly. I think I did good with that.
Yeah, that was good, man.
I like that. Man. Yeah, I liked it. Addendum 4835-2. Incident 4835/A. On 2019-3/17, Dr. Holden was unable to perform his weekly interview with SCP-4835 as he was suffering from an illness. The interview still took place with junior researcher Albertson as the interviewer. Interviewed, SCP-4835. Interviewer, junior researcher Albertson. Forward. This interview was conducted with the anomaly lying on a table as per previous interviews. Begin log, SCP-4835.
You do not appear to be the doctor. Have you transferred to a new form? I rather enjoyed my conversations with him.
Albertson.
No, man. He just ill. Don't you worry. He'll be back next week.
SCP-4835.
How has he contracted this illness? Was it from my milk? I requested specifically that it be sterilized.
Albertson.
Your milk tube was clean when you asked, remember? And it's been happening during your weekly conversations. He just got the flu, yo.
SCP-4835.
Move closer to my vessel. I sense something out of the ordinary.
Albertson. Moving closer to SCP-4835.
What do you mean?
SCP-4835.
Your breath has an odor. It awakens memories in me, but they are blurred. What did you consume most
I was smoking the weed, man. Lots of that weed. Oh, you saying what I ate? Oh.
Albertson.
A beef burger, why?
SCP-4835.
I know of a burger, but I am not familiar with beef. May you enlighten me.
Albertson.
It's me from Macau, yo, the bread for...
SCP-4835.
You consume the flesh of my brethren? Is this done regularly?
Albertson.
No, I meant it was from a sheep. We'd never eat your kind.
SCP-4835.
My siblings are slaughtered routinely for their flesh. You humans disgust me. I should never have remained within this prison.
SCP-4835 begins to release large quantities of milk, which forms a sphere around the object. SCP-4835 then rises extremely rapidly, exiting the room through the ceiling. Albertson.
Shit.
End log. Closing statement. SCP-4835 rose through the 7 floors of the facility, exiting out of the roof. Its current location is unknown. Due to the presence of this anomalous ability, SCP-4835 has been reclassified to Keter.
Yeah, they can't hold him. He's like, I'm out. Fuck you.
He's like, you eat me? Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. I should never have trusted you monkeys. Addendum 4835-2 Recontainment Attempt. In the days following the containment breach of SCP-4835, news outlets reported drastically increased rates of attacks on slaughterhouses. Each attack had several similarities. The facilities had all specialized in the slaughter of bovines. The machinery involved in slaughter had been heavily damaged. All bovines stored in the facilities were freed. Large quantities of milk were discovered in several areas within the slaughterhouse.
Oh, so was him. Hey guys, I'm about to let
He's
you
become
go.
a freedom fighter.
It's time to go, guys.
Due to the fact that these attacks appeared to align with the opinions of SCP-4835, Mobile Task Force Lambda 11
Tri-Lambda,
got beef, was instructed to create an ambush inside a slaughterhouse near the location of several attacks, which had not yet been effected. Video log transcript. Date 2019, March 29th. Exploration Team, MTE, Mobile Task Force, Lambda 11. Subject, SCP-4835. Location, Douglas Slaughterhouse, Cornwall, England. Begin log.
Yo, we've been waiting 6 hours. Are you guys sure it's coming?
They told us to wait, so we'll wait. Imagine the punishment we'll get if we just stroll off and this cow wrecks everything. A noise of breaking metal is heard in the background.
Finally, did you guys hear that?
Yeah, Commander. What are our orders?
Hold tight, Seb. You got flamethrower working yet?
Yes, my orders are to stay behind but cook up some roast beef if necessary, correct?
Sounds about right, Charlie. Any more sounds?
Oh no, Jesus, this is boring. And how the hell will a flamethrower fight this thing? It's got a bloody milk hose.
This thing boil that milk like it's not even there. Don't you worry.
Quit getting horny over your gun, Seb. I think I might have eyes on the anomaly. A small amount of white fluid, presumably milk, is visible at the far end of the slaughterhouse.
Pretty sure that'll be it, Commander.
Move in carefully. We got no clue what it might be capable of.
Alright, guns loaded.
Yeah, you'll need them.
What are you guys stressing about? It's just a puppet.
Didn't you read the file?
I skimmed it. Skimmed. Get it?
It's fucking dumb.
Watch out for that tomato. It's just a kid's toy that makes a load of milk, isn't it?
Fucking hell, Charlie. It blasted off like a bloody rocket out of containment through 7 reinforced steel ceilings. If that power's aimed in our direction, they'll have to scrub our remains off the walls.
Shit, anything else I should have known?
Well, we're not quite sure what it's capable of yet. Anyway, we need to catch this as soon as possible. Lambda 1 begins to walk in the direction of the milk, with Lambda 2 and 3 closely behind. Lambda 4 waits near the entrance of the slaughterhouse armed with an incendiary weapon.
Careful around the corner, lads. It could be anywhere.
All right. The MTF members walk around the corner. When they have turned the corner, SCP-4835 is visible. It is hovering in the air, surrounded by damaged machinery. The ground is covered in a thin layer of milk.
Anomaly due north. Open fire!
Affirmative.
Alright, Greg.
Several bullets are fired at the anomaly. However, it forms a sphere of milk around itself, which rapidly solidifies into a substance resembling cheese. The substance deflects the bullets before falling away, leaving SCP-4835.
Fucking game over, man! Fucking game over! Jesus fucking Christ, Greg! What the hell do we do now, man?
Leaving SCP-4835 unharmed. The 3 members of personnel begin to exit the area of the slaughterhouse. However, before they are able to, SCP-4835 rises above them and blocks the corridor.
Shit, Seb, you still there?
Sorry, wasn't paying attention.
We need the fucking flamethrower now!
Lambda 4 begins to run down to the location of SCP-4835.
Oh fuck, shit, it's in my head and it's pissed. Says it could have killed us whenever it wants, but it needs to send a message.
Let it talk.
It says it wants the doctor to be here, the guy used to talk to him.
Lambda 4 reaches the back of the anomaly and begins using the flamethrower on SCP-4835.
Time for some brief brisket, courtesy of me.
Fuck, Seb, no, stop! SCP-4835 directs the milk expelled from itself towards Lambda 4 before increasing the speed at which it is expelled. It covers Lambda 4 in milk before moving away to reveal several bones surrounded with liquefied skin and organs.
So it's like it's fucking acid milk.
Yo, shit.
God, you killed Seb, what the hell?
Hold on a second, it's fucking talking again. It says that it'll let us go, and we've got 1 day to bring the doctor it used to talk to here. And it'll wait here until then, but if he doesn't come, we'll be the first people it kills.
Alright, Charlie, I guess we should get the fuck out of here first. Get behind me.
SCP-4835 stops blocking the corridor. The surviving mobile task force members rapidly exit the slaughterhouse. End log.
Alright, well, I don't know why they're fucking with it.
Dr. Holden was escorted to Douglas Slaughterhouse within 8 hours of Mobile Task Force Lando 11 relaying SCP-4835's message to the Foundation site. In the event that emergency neutralization of the anomaly was possible and necessary, I like how they said possible, he was equipped with a concealed pistol. The interview took place privately in a closed room. Begin log, SCP-4835.
Greetings, Doctor.
Dr. Holden,
Hello, SCP-4835.
SCP-4835.
I thought that I was able to trust humanity, Doctor. It was pleasant meeting with you daily, so much that the monotony of what you called containment did not hurt me anymore. But you never explained how your species treated mine.
Dr. Holden.
Listen, SCP-4835, I'm so sorry you had to find out about the beef industry this way, but please come down to me. You can sit in my hands.
SCP-4835 descends from its position, hovering in the air. It comes to a stop within the hands of Dr. Holden. SCP-4835.
You're aware you cannot recontain me. Even though I still tolerate you specifically, the genocide of my species, which is carried out by humans, is far too severe for recontainment and forgiveness to be an option.
Dr. Holden.
I've told you already, SCP-4835, I'm truly sorry for what we do.
Dr. Holden, having removed his pistol from his sleeve, fires one bullet through the head of SCP-4835. It falls off of his hands and onto the floor. Dr. Holden.
And I apologize for that.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Dr. Holden spent several minutes ensuring that SCP-4835 no longer displays signs of consciousness. End log. Closing statement. Reclassification of SCP-4835 as neutralized is being considered. However, it is possible that the consciousness still exists in an incorporeal form. Containment procedures are currently undergoing revision.
Jesus, so they
is
they
a
fucking,
hell of a fucking
yeah,
SCP
just saying, he
story,
just
dude.
took it. And he's like, I'm sorry, buddy. You think he had tears coming down his eyes?
I'm sorry,
buddy.
buddy.
My little hand puppet.
Blows the fucking puppet's head brains out. No
Okay.
more milk. It was all fine until that asshole had to eat a burger.
I'm saying,
Fucking Albertson.
Matt,
mate.
he's probably the new guy, the intern. It's an intern in there, and he just fucked it all up for everybody.
It was going great until it smelled the beef.
Yeah, why the fuck did you eat a
Where's
burger
the
before you
beef?
come and talk to the cow puppet? What the fuck? Beef, fucking
Beef
thing.
with beef with beef with beef. He's going out just single-handedly. See what I did there? Single-handedly dismantling the beef industry.
Yeah.
I think that was a good one to
Yeah, it was
end
good,
on,
man.
though.
Yeah, definitely. We'll end it there.
End it there.
Thanks for listening to our SCPs. And they're, like you said, you should check it out on the internet. They're a lot of fun. Big rabbit hole to go in. They're a lot of fun.
I'm going to leave the links in the description to these stories specifically, these
Yeah.
SCPs specifically. And, you know, check it out. Fall down the rabbit hole yourself. We might even make a series out of this. Who knows? Stay tuned. Subscribe to find out,
That's right.
you know?
Thanks
And,
for listening and hanging out with us.
and, you know, we love you. Watch this ad.
That's right. God damn leg.
Yo, G-Raj. I seriously don't know how you're still putting up with those laggy ass servers, man. You gotta check out Nitrado.
I mean, I am tired of slingshotting into the walls.
Exactly, that's what I'm fucking talking about, dude. Nitrado's game servers are super affordable, so your broke ass can still fucking get it. Like a few bucks a month, and they got over 120 games.
That's awesome.
Ark, Minecraft, Rust. You can even swap between them at any time. No extra fees, different games, man.
Wait, you can switch games on the same server?
Yeah. Plus, setups instant and you're totally in control. No nonsense, no contracts. Just hop in and host your own world the way it should be.
Okay, you sold me. Where do I sign up?
Nitrado.
Use the link in the description to sign up. I'm
Yep,
down.
That link right there. Just click
I'ma try
on it.
that.
It's nice and easy, man. Nice and easy.